everyone, welcome back. I'm Aida Kara. Today I'm going to be reviewing my very special Iena MM. Now, if you guys are subscribers of mine, you've probably heard me say before that I would never own a Neverfull. Why? Because everyone has one, and I don't like the fact that it's open on top, but the main reason is because everyone has one. So, Louis Vuitton fixed the situation for me, obviously, because they came out with the Iena MM. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It might be Iena MM. Anyways, so I'm super happy about that because it has a zipper on top. It's freaking fabulous. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you like what I'm about to talk about and that I can earn you as a subscriber. And even if you're not new here, go and take a look above. You're gonna find my Instagram name so you guys can follow my sales. I would love to have you guys on there. Let's get into it. Let me give you some details about this bag. First and foremost, she retails for $1,430 currently in the United States. Here she is. This is my lovely Iena in the MM size. You'll see that she does have the vachetta tab here in the middle. It does say Louis Vuitton on it. Okay, right now I have my La Durée little keychain thing there. It does come with the gold zipper in the front, as well as the vachetta leather pull. This leather pull, I'll be discussing that later in my pros and cons. You'll also notice that it does have two tabs, one on each side with a little hole. The two vachetta leather handles, which are very soft, very soft. They're attached by two gold buckles, and the zipper on top comes also with the vachetta leather pull, the zipper pull. I've attached the lock that it comes with so that I can pull the lock instead of pulling on this, just so that I don't get it dirty before it's time. And there she is. Let me show you the interior. It is a very dark interior. It's like, I guess, in a burgundy maybe. You'll see that it does come with one large flat pocket here. On the other side, there are two mobile phone pockets. It does come with the Louis Vuitton vachetta. It says Louis Vuitton Paris. It does have the cloth, the made in USA of imported materials in one side on one of the pools. And it has a D-ring, which I never use because I feel it deforms my bags. Some measurements of the bag. I'm gonna do it from the bottom, and I'll explain to you why. See, that's a little sideways there for you guys. 12 inches on the bottom, okay? If you notice on Louis Vuitton's website, it actually says she's 16.5 inches long, but that's measuring from the top. Look, can you see? Measuring from the top, yeah, about 16 inches. Height, we have again about 12. And for width, we are going to say almost 7 inches, which off of the website it says 6.7. 6.6 inches, 6.7. So let's get into some pros and some cons. First, let's start off with the pros. Like I mentioned earlier, that I would never pick up a Neverfull. Well, this one is very similar to the Neverfull. In the MM, they're pretty similar in size. The Neverfull is about 1 inch longer and 1 inch taller. I will mention that my very first pro is obviously the zipper top. It's just that extra security. You don't have to worry about anybody reaching into your bag, or if your bag is on the seat in your car and you press your brakes, it topples over, everything falls out. Not a concern. My second pro of this bag, which has to be probably the second favorite for me, is the zippered front. This zipper is so convenient. It fits your iPhone, it fits my wallet. Let me go ahead and show you. I have the iPhone 6S, and you'll see that I can put it standing up. You would have to tuck it underneath the flap, and it closes without a problem. Okay. Obviously, you can then, if you don't want it standing up, you can put it sideways, and there's room to spare in that pocket. A 7 Plus would fit in here. A plus size iPhone would fit in here without a problem. Let me show you, just for the sake of the review, here is my Zippy wallet. This is the long size. It actually fits in there as well, in that front pocket. And if I move it to the side, there's still, I could probably fit maybe a lipstick or two here on the side. I have used that pocket lately. My favorite thing to do is to put my cell phone in there. It's easy to access. I will either carry the bag this way, you know, with the zipper towards me, just so it's easier to pull out. I've noticed I've done that when it's raining. Yes, I said the rain word. I do use her when it rains. If you don't use your bags, why get them? Obviously, I coat them with the Apple Guard, so in order to prevent some of the water spots, but it's not a big deal. I've learned to love the patina, and I don't have any watermarks on her, and I've been caught in the South Florida rain several times with her already. No watermarks whatsoever. The Apple Guard is working. Where was I? Let's go ahead and let's take the wallet out of there. This inside compartment is super, super, super spacious. I have fit, I know I'm crazy. The day that I picked her up, I was wearing my No ABB. I was able to put her, the No ABB, inside of this bag and zip it. That's crazy. So then you can obviously assume that an iPad mini would fit in here no problem. Just for the sake of showing you, I'm gonna go ahead and get my organizer that is for my No ABB. I am currently waiting on my organizer for my Iena MM. I should be getting her this week. I did choose her in the color pink. Why? I'll get to that in just a moment as well. Another pro, the handles are super soft, super comfortable. They don't hurt my shoulders at all. Okay, and the last pro is obviously the amount of space. Awesome space, spectacular. I can really fill her up. So let me go ahead and show you. I know this is packed. Here's my little organizer for my No ABB. It fits in here with room to spare. Let me show you the view. Okay, let me move her this way. It'll be easier for you to see. And you'll see that there's still a lot more room over here. I have put there a water bottle, a small umbrella, a lot of stuff. I can still even fit my iPad behind it, my glasses, my wallet on the side. I'm telling you, this thing holds a lot. I'm really appreciating tote bags now because of this. Go ahead and let's move on to my cons on the bag. When I first got her, I was like, wow, in love. This thing holds so much, it's secure, spectacular. I've been using her for about a month now, so I think I can mention a couple things. First and foremost, the bag does not have structure. That may or may not be a complaint for someone else, but for me, I don't like that it just goes, there's no base, nothing, which is why I ordered the organizer, which is also going to serve as a base shaper. I like it when she's sitting up really pretty like this. On to my second con. These lovely little tabs, they do tend to curl up. And let me tell you, I do not even use them. I do not touch them, nothing. Whenever I'm going to close my bag, I hold on to the canvas on both sides. I just pinch it. I hold on to my lock and I pull it in order to avoid the curling. It's happening anyway. My third con, let's go ahead and remove this organizer on my iPad. My third con, which I mentioned earlier, is how dark the interior is. If I were not to get an organizer, this would be kind of like a bottomless pit. Because it's so dark, you can't really see the things that are in there, especially if you have a lot of SLGs in the damier ebene pattern, or even the monogram. It's because they're all so dark, it's difficult to see where the items are. And the very last con that I can really think of is this little tassel here in the front. As I had mentioned before, she cannot be removed. Why would I want to remove her, you ask? Well, I like having my little bag charm here in the front. I think she's adorable, and I think it just looks cluttered because the little, the little tassels there in the front. So that to me is why it bothers me. I'm sure there are a lot of people that it wouldn't bother, but those are my pros and my cons. All right, guys, we've gotten to that part of the show where it's time to say bye-bye. But before we do, I want to say thank you for staying tuned and watching my reviews. Please go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to earn you guys subscribers. Go ahead and check me out on my Instagram, and